with myself till I was probably in a college. So I went to the library and I'm sitting in the library looking through the books, and then it says, admire it. It's a beautiful thing. It's like flower, it's like roses. And I'm like, we are not looking at the same thing. I took pictures of that. So I had a Polaroid camera and I would go to the bathroom and take the pictures. All these things are kind of like a secret. It's not for... It's like your own little joy. And then I realized that there is no such context in which women would talk about their vaginas. So I just randomly started saying to friends of mine, what do you think about your vagina? What do you think? And over the courses of 2 to 5 years, I had interviewed over 200 women. How does it feel to be talking about it? Very strange. I think it's liberating, but then it's sort of funny too. Kind of nervous, like you're not sure of what you're gonna say. I really thought it was gonna be like uncomfortable, but it's not. You make it kind of easy. And everything every woman ever said to me was more surprising, exciting, and thrilling than the next one. And then she would say, oh, you really need to talk to so-and-so. She has an amazing story about her vagina. And then she would say, oh, you really need to talk to so-and-so. She has... And before I knew it, I was completely sucked down this vagina trail. And I couldn't get back. I have been on this train for a long, long time, and I don't think I'm getting out of it anytime soon. Well, first I would like to introduce Vagina Barbie, completely with the duck lips. Lovely. Vagina Candle. This salad here is vagina salad. There is full word of vagina out there, which I found thrilling. First time the show was done, downtown, guys would come up and they would say, hey, can I get a ticket to Vagina Monologues? And women would come up and they would say, can I get the ticket to Monologues, please? I heard people call it Viagra Chronicles. And then there was this punk ticket taker, and she would say, hey, listen, if you can't say the name, you can't come. Now, try again. Come on, try again. I bet you are worried. I was worried. That's why I began this piece. I was worried what we think of vaginas, and I was even more worried that we don't think of them. I was worried about my own vagina. It needed context, community, culture of other vaginas, because there is so much darkness surrounding them, like a Bermuda Triangle. No one ever gets back from there. In the first place, it's not even easy to find your vagina. Women go days, weeks, months without looking at it. Once I interviewed high-power businesswoman, and she said she didn't have time to look at it. Looking at your vagina, she said, is a full day of work. You need to get into perfect position in front of mirror. You need to get a perfect light that becomes shadow by the angle you're at, and then you are twisting your head, arching your back. It's exhausting. She didn't have time. She was busy. So I decided to talk to women about their vaginas. I talked to over 200 women. I talked to single women married women, lesbian women, I talk to Jewish women, I talk to American women, African women, Asian women. First they were a little shy, but once they got going, you couldn't stop them. Women love to talk about their vaginas. They do. They really do. Well, let's start with word vagina. Vagina. It sounds like infection at the best. Maybe a medical instrument? Hey nurse, bring me some vagina! Vagina. Vagina? It doesn't matter how many times you said the word. It doesn't sound like something you want to say. It's completely ridiculous, totally unsexy word. If you say it during the sex, trying to be politically correct, you kill the act right there. I'm worried about vaginas. I'm worried what we call them and what we don't call them. In New Jersey, they call it pussycat. In New York, it's red. There is a powder box, a pochi, a poopy, a pee-pee, a poopalu, a pominana, and piche. There is todi, didi, nishni, dignity, cookie snoocher, cover, label, bat, divi, horsepop, napido, mongo, monkey box, pajama, funny boo, marshmallow, possible, tamale, totita, kuni, Mimi in Miami, Subliminity in Philadelphia, and Shemende in the Bronx. I'm worried about vaginas.